Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I'm your host, the voice of reason. So, I had conducted some videos about Taiwan and China and some of the Chinese capabilities, or rather, lack of capabilities in terms of being able to conduct an amphibious landing of Taiwan. And there's been some comments in the comment section that the Chinese Navy is in fact larger than the United States Navy, and does that mean the United States then could not seize control of Taiwan if it wished to? So that is a much deeper subject matter in terms of capabilities and regional locations and a whole host of issues. But I wanted to address the issue at hand of the Chinese Navy being bigger than the United States Navy. And we are now seeing these reports over the dishonest and untruthful mainstream media that reports the Chinese Navy is larger than the United States Navy. Is it larger than the United States Navy in terms of actual ships? Yes, it is. And the reason it is larger is because it has many more smaller vessels than the United States actually fields. So, for instance, the Chinese field large amounts of corvettes and frigates, and there are quite literally hundreds of these, and these range from 600 tons to 2,000 tons. But in terms of capital ship tonnage, the United States Navy is vastly larger than the Chinese Navy. Let me give you an example. The United States Navy, in terms of carrier and carrier-like vessels, ranging from 40,000 tons to 100,000 tons, the United States Navy possesses 20. Okay, so we field, I believe it's 11 carriers, 11 aircraft carriers at 100,000 tons. We also field another 9 amphibious assault ships at 40,000 plus tons. The Chinese possess one operational aircraft carrier at about, I believe it's in that 60 to 70,000 ton range. A second aircraft carrier that is currently still ongoing sea trials, again in that same weight class, is about 70,000 tons. That's it. They also have 3 helicopter carriers that they have just built that have not completed their complete sea trials as well, and those are 40,000 tons. So the United States, 20 vessels, 40 to 100,000 tons, versus 5 Chinese carrier and carrier-like vessels in that 40 to 70,000 ton range. And that's just the carrier and high-end amphibious warfare capability. There are a host of other differences as well in terms of the United States' capability in terms of submarines. And these are advanced nuclear attack submarines, the quantity that the United States has. And then there's also the quantity of destroyer and cruiser type vessels. And again, we have the Ticonderoga and the Arleigh Burke, and we have many more ships in that 9,000 to 10,000 ton range, which would include the Ticonderoga and the Arleigh Burke, that are many more than what China possesses. China right now is just starting in the field the Type 55, which is a 12 to 13,000 ton vessel. They have one of those that is active, and the rest are being built. And then they have their next largest destroyer type vessel is about 7,000 tons, and I believe there are about 13, if I am not mistaken, that are actually in active service right now. But again, yes, in terms of ships, China has a bunch of small ships, but in terms of actual high grade amphibious assault ships and carrier like vessels, the United States has vastly more tonnage than the Chinese. So the mythos that the Chinese have this vastly larger navy than the United States is not true. It is false. They have a bunch of small ships that they are counting in a ship for ship ratio against the United States. And you can't do that. You have to look at tonnage and the capabilities of these ships. Thanks, everybody.